should have more firepower when they do go to Seattle against a injury-depleted secondary.
Yeah, and Russell Wilson coming off a shaky game, so who knows where his head is coming into this one. All right, let's switch gears to the NBA now. LeBron and Lonzo last night. Advantage LeBron coming into this one. Advantage LeBron coming out of this one, as he got the best of the rookie with a triple-double. Lonzo was solid too, 13 points, 11 assists, 8 rebounds. And the pair was seen speaking after the game, as LeBron very intentionally covered his mouth with his jersey, probably a germ thing, maybe a tic-tac. Both players were very complimentary of each other afterwards.
I mean, watching him doesn't do him justice. It's very hard, to stop him, at that size, that speed. So, like I said, he's the best player in the world right now, and, it's hard to deal with.
It's always team. Passes the ball, pushes the ball up the floor, someone that you want to play with. And, this is a team game. Everybody gets so caught up in this whole individual thing, and so the team game gets so overlooked. But then, I'm not gonna go there. He's a really good player.
It was nice, very complimentary. CC, what was your biggest takeaway from this game?
LeBron is what I'm used to. Didn't shoot the ball quite as well as we've seen him shoot it. Missed a few more free throws, but I go to Lonzo Ball because I thought he had a decent game, but his inability to be effective in the fourth quarter, he played a pretty good 3 quarters. Now, if he could put together something in the fourth quarter, last 6 games, not a point. 6 games, no points in the fourth quarter. Not only last night, 6 games in a row. And he's only taken 9 shots. People are starting to play off of him. People are starting to force him. People are starting to understand what his game is, and he's going to have to be able to change that, because those numbers for a guy, top pick in the draft, number 2 pick in the draft, you should be able to put some of that productivity in the fourth quarter. You learn more in the fourth quarter. So I'm not going to say I'm disappointed. I see a trend, and he's going to have to get out of that. And he's got to be more effective coming down the stretch.
Is that a fatigue thing? Is that a confidence thing? Is that a skill thing? Or is that a minutes thing?
The fourth quarter is the hardest because the referees allow more physical contact. But also by that time, NBA players have adjusted to what they think you're going to do. They know he can't get to the rack. They know he doesn't have a great shot, shooting 20-something% from three-point range. So they lay off of you, and it's hard for him to get in a scoring position on the court.
So my biggest takeaway was actually not what happened during the game. Lonzo was about what I expected. Some moments of, wow, some great passes. And some moments of, okay, we see why he's kind of stopping and starting. LeBron, about what you expected. CC mentioned you don't expect him to go 1 of 6 from 3, but you also, that's on the bad side. On the good side, you don't expect him to have 12 rebounds and 12 assists, but it was not shocking. LeBron went 25, 12, and 12. It wasn't shocking, and it's a compliment to Lonzo, that he went 13, 8, and 11. I mean, the 8 and 11 is really impressive, but it was after the game, because LeBron clearly takes a guy that you liked, a guy that you respected, a guy you saw something in, and that you wanted to impart some words of wisdom to. I really like seeing the older guard do that with the younger guard, particularly when it's the most high-profile guys of each of their draft classes.
Yeah, we saw Lonzo play against Golden State. Steph didn't come over to him after the game.
Not like that.
KD didn't come over to him after the game like that. So LeBron is doing what all the other great players have done. There's a legacy in sports, and that legacy is to be passed on to the next generation. I don't give LeBron credit for doing it, because I know behind the scenes, knowing LeBron, he does all these things, but that's LeBron's responsibility. I mean, he is the torch. He is the image of the NBA. He is the logo of the NBA right now. So it is his job after that game to see this kid, what he's going through, and the comparisons, how LeBron grew up, and the expectations. Also, LeBron's family being around him. LeBron didn't come from a perfect family situation. LeBron has had issues with his family that he put in check, because LeBron is the voice of his family. Lonzo's not the voice of his family. So I'm sure that wisdom right there LeBron imparted on him, I don't give LeBron credit, because that's what I expect from LeBron. And I've seen him do this with high school kids, college kids, guys that he's grown up with. This is who LeBron is.
Sure, and I just want to make it clear real quick. I wasn't trying to make. You're right, CC.
No, I'm just. This is what he's supposed to do,
and it was cool,
and it's great for you to point out.
Right, it was cool to just see that moment and to see that both those guys embrace that.
Yeah,
moment.
and there's more guys under LeBron's wing that we would ever know about that he's mentoring and having a positive impact.
Which is good to know. Which is even what's better to know, and how refreshing last night was that we didn't have to talk about Lonzo's family for.
Oh yeah,
once.
we
could just
LeVar
focus on
didn't go.
LeVar didn't. The kids were there though. They were sitting right behind the bench.
Right. I don't want LeVar doing a pop-up shop or something. I don't know.
We didn't want to get into it with LeBron. I don't know. All right, coming up.
Oh,
hey,
that's a good point.
why are the Patriots favored in Pittsburgh? Why? That is next on First Things.